Hey, Mrs. Oakwood, Oakwood's World here, helping you tackle the world of educational technology. Today, I want to talk to you about how to get yourself a Bitmoji, because I'm sure many of you, if you're into ed tech like I am, are seeing all these cool Bitmoji classrooms and posters and pretty much anywhere you can put text, people are putting Bitmojis. So how do I get these Bitmojis to begin with? Sorry, as my phone goes dark. All right, so Bitmoji starts with an app. So you're actually going to have to use your phone. So you can see I have my phone mirrored on my computer. So you need to go to your app store. I use an Android, so I'm going to the Google Play App Store. If you have an iPhone, go to the Apple App Store. And I'm just going to search for Bitmoji. Obviously, I already have it, so you can see. And if you're not familiar with how to install an app on your phone, that button that says open right now will say install. Once you've installed it, go ahead and open it. And since I already have my Bitmoji set up, it goes straight into helping me find stickers. But if you haven't, it's going to have you create your avatar. There's 3 different types of Bitmojis you can make. If I go into my settings, so the first thing it'll have you do is pick which type. So I did mine as a Bitmoji Deluxe, but you could do a Bitstrip style. I made a Bitmoji Classic with my husband in case I wanted to play around with it. So you'll go through your avatar and pick all the features you want. So I can pick my skin, my hair, all the way through. You don't have to watch me personalize. Have fun with it. I like to think mine looks kind of like me. I'm not a makeup-y person. All right, then you get in your body type and you can pick your clothing. And some people can spend hours and hours just on that part alone, but we're not going to do that. All right, so once I've got I can make sure I save her, then it will automatically start making these stickers for you. All right, so then I'm done with my phone, and I'm going to come to my computer. Because while I can do all the Bitmoji stuff just with my phone, obviously we know that doing a lot of this stuff is so much easier on a computer. So I'm going to go, Bitmoji is an extension for Google Chrome. So make sure you're using Chrome. And you're going to go to the Chrome web store, so chrome.google.com/web store, or just Google it. And once again, I'm going to search for Bitmoji. And it's going to show me, I should get it as the first one, and I will hit this add to Chrome. I'll remove it real quick so you can see how I install it in case you've never installed an extension before. All right, so I hit add to Chrome. And extensions are nice because you usually don't have to give them all kinds of permissions, because the extension is for the computer. It's not for your Google account. So if you want to have it on your computer at school, you will have to do that separately than your computer at home. So it's going to tell me what it can do. Yes, go ahead and add the extension, and that's all the permissions I have to give it. Much easier than adding an add-on in Google Drive. All right, and then it may automatically put a button on your browser bar like I do. If it doesn't, you can just click on this puzzle piece, and it'll show you all your extensions. You can pin it. All right, so it may make you log in. If it does, it will just log in with your account that is associated with your phone. So for me, it would be my Google account. If you're an iPhone user, it may not be. It may be your Apple account. So yeah, if I log out, I would put in my email. Oh, nope. I'm sorry, it will make you create an account with a password. So, all right, I put in my password, so now I'm logged in, and so as soon as I've done that, I now have the ability to use Bitmoji. So how do I do this? Well, let's go to Google Drive, test them out. It's actually pretty simple. It's a mere drag and drop. It's my personal account, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go, we'll just make a doc just to show how it works. So all I have to do is click on the Bitmoji button on my, up by my Omni box or browser bar, whichever term you like to use. And what it will do is it will give me, I can search or I can just browse. So if I want a Bitmoji for a certain thing, like say I want one that's reading, I can type in reading and it will find me Bitmojis that it thinks goes with what I'm looking for. Sometimes if you type in something and it doesn't have much, like you'll see some of these are not fantastic. Like actually, crazy enough, it's making stuff. And I typed in like writing, and you start seeing that sometimes it'll just take poses and put whatever word you typed. And you may not like what it gives you, and that's okay. But I decided, oh, I like this one. I can do it a couple ways. I can right click and copy and paste, which Google doesn't me. It's going to yell at me. There we go. I can copy paste. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I'm a bigger fan of just drag and drop, which it also will let me do. Oh, here we go. Wear your mask. So then I can just click and pull it down into my doc, and there it is. And then it's an image, so I can resize it. If I decide I don't want these words, I can crop it. Oop, that resized it. Make sure I click on them correctly. There we go. That's a crop. I didn't see that one before. I think I'm going to use that for my junior lip banner, actually. Okay, and I can use these any way I would use any other kind of picture. So that is how you install the Bitmoji app on your phone and then get it onto Google Chrome so that you have Bitmojis you can use anywhere in Google Drive. If you have any other questions, reach out, and until then, good luck and keep working.